American organizers of unions who believed that there is a different way of living, that there was a different way of ordering the economic system which would make for better happiness, for better realization of one's self. The lesson should not be lost that there are different ways of organizing an economic system, that these individuals did not live their lives in vain.
Aquan McElrath dedicated her life to transforming the economic structure of the Hawaiian Islands and to elevating the quality of life for thousands of working-class people. She firmly believed that a fair economic system established through strong trade unions could create a world where equality, justice, and peace prevailed.
AQ was visionary and inspirational, I think, because she had the big picture of what it meant for collective bargaining issues, for democracy, and the improvement of life for everyone who lived in Hawaii.
She had an enormous impact because it was so patriarchal and it was so hierarchical. No one was going to tell these guys what to do and how to do it. So she had to do it in more subtle kinds of ways. And I think she succeeded in doing that, which is perhaps even more a credit to her wit and wisdom.
She had an unshakable faith in the power of people working together. Her passion, her wisdom, and her words remain an inspiration to us all.
But to truly understand the rise of political reformation in Hawaii and the role that labor played in that, you'd have to know Aquan. She was the voice of that aspect of the labor movement. It is important to remember our own history.
Aquan McElrath was born Leong Yuk Kwan in Honolulu, Hawaii in 1915 to Chinese immigrant parents. Her mother had bound feet and barely spoke English.
My grandmother was the true matriarch. They came in the late 1800s. My grandfather was a laborer, and my grandmother was a housewife.
Aquan, a diminutive of her Chinese name, was fondly known as AQ. The family lived in Iwilei, a multi-ethnic neighborhood that included Japanese, Chinese, Filipino, Hawaiian, and a few Caucasian residents. It was one of the city's poorest neighborhoods and also the notorious red light district of Honolulu. AQ's father died when she was 5 years old, and the family was left to shift for itself.
And for us, at that particular time, life was picking kiawe beans to be sold to the fertilizer company. Life was picking dried bones to be sold to the same company. Life was very, very hard for all of us living there in Iwilei.
The family earned money in different ways and always shared in the household chores, surviving through ingenuity, enterprise, and collective strength. From an early age, AQ learned the value of group unity.
My sense is that her family, they helped to shape a lot of who she was in terms of her values and her morals. I think that she always viewed herself as somebody who grew up in poverty, but yet was able to do the kinds of things that she needed to do to become educated. That was extremely important to that whole family.
AQ was a brilliant and outstanding student, who cultivated a love and passion for learning that lasted throughout her life.
And she said to me that school was a respite from all the poverty. And so school really was a place that not only gave her respite from the world, but in which she could excel and she could shine and explore all kinds of worlds.